What's up, people? What's up, y'all? So, all right, okay, back like we never left, man. So today, I'm gonna give y'all a little blog. All we're gonna do is I'm gonna read y'all a poem I wrote today. Well, it's a blog, but I call it a poem because I'm into poetry. I'm into writing. And then I'm gonna show y'all a little skating. I might even rap for y'all. And then later tonight around 7 p.m. we have prayer at my church. So yeah, I'm not gonna bring the camera in, but yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna talk a little about prayer and stuff like that. So I'm gonna give y'all a reflection after prayer. I might even pray with y'all. But yeah, let's get into the video. So addiction and attention. Okay, let me rephrase that. Addiction or intention. That's pretty much what we doing right now. What we getting into right now. So I would say today I'm proud of myself for not talking to myself as much as I used to. I'm getting more of a grip on that. And I'm becoming more me. I'm putting God first and I'm becoming more me. And it just, by doing that, it just makes me want to live as Jesus Christ. So, I mean, here's my ministry. So I hope y'all enjoy my ministry. But this series of this right here is called Victory in the Spiritual Warfare. And first things first, I say what I put right here is worries, anxiety, fears. You can't fight fire with fire, so ask for help. You can't flood it with desires, or the beast will erupt. I cast all my worries unto God and watch as Jesus Christ drowns them. Pressure busts pipes unless Jesus Christ is the pump. And so, are you listening to the knowing or saving the mental vision? That's one of the things that's really got a hold of me. Because it's like, I want to be secure. I want to move and not conform with the world. But it's in me to speak up. It's in me to tell people what I see. It's in me to tell people what is going on. Not saying I know anything or I know better than the next guy, but it's just my whole life I've been searching for stuff that's literally in my face. And so I feel like that's God telling me to show the world my blessings. Not boast my blessings, but let my cup runneth over. And so this is pretty much it. So are you listening to the knowing or saving the mental vision? That's me building conviction. When I click building conviction, it says how you use the inner G. Is it what is known as declare and decree? We are more than just humans. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. We are a soul inside of a body, and inside that soul is a spirit. And once that spirit accepts Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, highest authority, the Holy Spirit dwells within. Now, the body should be kept and taken care of as a temple, using the armor of God. Take up your cross, smile bright, it shines light for the heavens above. Stay blessed, and spread the gospel. That's pretty much what that's just the premise of what I'm doing right here. And so let's get into addiction and intention. So when you have an addiction, and I'm not saying I have jumped out of all my addictions. Like, I'm addicted to a lot of things, but that's where fasting and prayer comes in. But let's just get into it. So addiction, we can even break down the words if y'all want. It has add in it, and then it has diction. So to add something means to bring to attention. That's what I like. That's pretty much what I get. Add, and y'all can if y'all want, y'all can actually research this stuff. But don't lean on your own understanding, and always seek God for the answers. He is he has all the wisdom. So don't take my word for it. I don't even follow my own understanding. I always ask. Not if I don't ask somebody else, I ask somebody who is more developed and more entrained than me. And if they don't give me the answer that I'm looking for, I'm not saying I go out and find my answer, but I see if all the puzzle pieces line up. All right? Because, I mean, yeah. And so that's what add is. I put right here what's added in direction to. Because you're saying addiction. Let's say you are addicted to smoking. So you're telling yourself that smoking, you're adding, like you're identifying with it. So you're adding smoking into what you are, who you say you are, and then the direction that you're going is you're adding it into your identity. So diction is distinctiveness of speech, making a choice to identify with. So you add something and then you identify with what you added. It's like a subject and a predicate. Now that's enough, like Sir Raps a lot. I wrote a blog called Sir Raps a lot, and that pretty much talks about that. But right now we talking about addiction. And so this is what I call seeing within is seeing what was said. So that's the same as us saying like our words have spells, our words have power, our words have energy. Because who is I am? I am is God. God is Jesus Christ. But you guys have to know this. You're not God, but if you like, it works, the energy works through you. And I don't even say energy. It's energy. It's God within me. Now, everybody's on their personal journey. Everybody's on their own, like, what I want to say, their own journey. Everybody's on their own little fight for Christ. And so that's what you should be. And so in this fight, you have to realize what side you're on. Are you on the losing side or are you on the winning side? Okay? And it's fight. I'm not gonna hold you to it. It's a fight. But right here, between addiction and attention, I have this verse. It's Exodus 20:3-5. It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me." And so that's the whole reason why I put intention after that, because and then I also put on right here, if y'all ever look at the blog, it said right here under intention, it's intent versus entertainment. That is another blog I created I didn't create, I was given the revelation. And it's just about like intention and entertainment. Is your life all fun and play, or is your life work and sacrifice? I'm not saying the work and sacrifice that it's all but you must be cheerful. Like, honestly, you must be cheerful. You must not only just be cheerful, but you must be clear and specific, because you reap what you sow. And so pretty much what I got right here is, what's your focus on? What are you intending for? Why are you here? You got to ask better questions. The difference between rock and a hard place, this is it. So a rock is a non-animated object. It's created by God, right? And I had this conversation with my homeboy today when I took him to work. I was just like, a lot of us are just happy to be and not and fear our becoming rather than becoming what we ought to be. And so the difference between a rock and a hard place, literally, a rock is a non-animated object. It's created by God though, but it's non-animated. But what is me? What is me? Me is just, honestly, me is just a title. It's a very pronoun like title. But in a sense, it's like, I'm gonna tell y'all what I put right here. Instead of putting me, I put ministry. Why? Because ministry is, when I look at somebody, I don't see them for them. I don't just see, oh, they've been through this, they've been through that, they've been through this. No, I see their potential. I see what not what they ought to be, but what they're becoming. I see all of that. And so ministry is animated with life. Holy Spirit, it's anointed, or the anointing by God. And so I put bullets under that and was like, that's poured into you, wisdom and service, because we are servants of the Most High. And then it says renewing of the mind, and also transformed heart. And so no one said the journey was easy, but the reward is forever plenty. Call it abundant. My true name starts with A. And that's another blog that I created, and I'm trying to get these words and all these letters and stuff together. Me personally, I have trouble with how words and how things are put together, and it's not. I always had trouble like that because I don't like saying me, we, I, am, I'm. I don't like saying all them words. That's just me. I don't feel there's a need for all of them different things to describe me. And so I'm trying to better my English and better my the way that I speak, so that I can come across to people a very nurturing way. I don't want to look like I'm judging them. I don't want to look like I'm condemning them. But I do want to convict and shun evil. I will. I promise you I will. Because it's not my place to say what's good and evil, but if I see somebody getting treated wrong or doing something wrong, I'm going to speak up. Now, I'm not saying I'm judging you, but that's not how I move, player. So I'm gonna move accordingly. And so that's where like the blameless and the guiltless and stuff comes in, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind closed doors, but there's a lot of stuff that happens and people just be like, I mean, so what? The door is open. And like, it's like, come on, man. Like, are we here to play? Are we here to play? That's all I ask. It's like, that's all I'm asking. Are we here to play? But these are some questions. This is a question I said. Do you choose wickedness or holiness? Pride or courage? Bondage or freedom? Condemnation or conviction? Addiction or intention? That's pretty much what I wanted to get off my chest. And this is addiction. So, yeah, let me go ahead and put this in the blog. Let me go ahead and put this in the blog vault. It's a blog. And then I'm going to categorize it addiction, code gold, because it's all about energy. Code gold is all about energy, while code red is about the physical plane and how I mold and how I build with this physical, this body, the heart, stuff like that. And then I also have this thing called code B and W, and I'm not so big on colors like black and white, rather than I just look at it like life. And so, I mean, you can, what does black and white make? So, yeah. And so, I'm a child of God. And so, y'all gonna have to bear with me, because if y'all look at my blog, y'all gonna see how I transition from how I started and then to where I am now. And y'all gonna see a change in how I started to integrate God into everything, because that's how I look at life. Life is about exposure and integration. And so it's like you're exposed to all this stuff. We can call it stress, but you're exposed to a lot of stress. You're exposed to a lot of things that you have that are conditional and that are unconditional, meaning stuff that you have control over, and then things that you maybe have a choice or free will to be exposed to. And so the conditioning over and over and over forms and builds, like iron sharpens iron. So it builds the subject, it builds the product. And so from there, you get to the point where it's like you stop identifying with a lot of stuff. So a lot of people will drop off. A lot of friends won't pick up. A lot of people won't smile your way. but it's not in a sense of you're wrong. And I had that bad, like I kept judging myself before I would even present myself. And that stopped me from being available. And so it got to the point where I was scared to move. I was scared to even live. And that's just me putting myself in my own box. And then I look around and I ask myself, there's no boxes in here. So why do I keep putting myself in a box? And so that's just my revelation. That's God giving me and like working through me and helping me understand where I'm going and where I'm headed. And yeah, I hope all of you guys enjoy my testimony. I hope you guys enjoy this. But this is gonna be more. It's gonna be more stuff like this. I'm gonna start vlogging more. I'm gonna start being true to myself, being true to God, and being able to show Him that I'm not scared to be, and I'm here for Him. I'm here for Him. And I lift my hands in the air because I couldn't do this without Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I could not do this myself. And so it just dawns on me, because it's like, why would I ever try? What made me think I could ever do it myself? And I know a lot of people is going through the same thing, and this is what this is for. It's for us to connect. It's for us to get together. It's for us to build. Because I have a lot of ideas. God has put so much greatness, so much mercy on my soul. It's just like, I can't do nothing but glorify Him. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I lift my hands again because it's not me. It's He works through me. And I can't express that enough, how grateful I am to like tell you guys, but how grateful I am to be a worthy servant for Him, to work through me. Because the energy is real. But I think a lot of people are so stuck in addiction and not so worried about where the addiction has them intended on going, or because there's a brick wall. There's a little passageway, and then there's a brick wall. There's a door, and then there's a wall. And that wall just gonna turn you back. Like, it's gonna turn you back, because now you gotta get back in line. You gotta get back in line, and it's like He gives you chance after chance after chance, and it's just, I thank Him for having so much mercy. I know I'm not the only one. Alright, so we're gonna play a game of Blade. He got his skates. Y'all see his car? He got the blue rims. Then the blue front. And then the blue front. Yeah, this one ain't open. Huh? That's when they open.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Wouldn't go home until about 6 p.m.
That's how my homie Moon be doing. I got a little homie named Moon. He has rollerblades.
Munib?
Huh?
Munib?
Yeah, Munib. And he used to skate and be out here for like 7-8 hours.
Golly, I look a little bit better for once.
Yeah, I told you you look good.
I'm not as fat as I used to be.
That's what I was saying, bro.
Look at that shit.
Alright, ready?
Let's get it.
What's the trend?
I got that good angle too.
I really forgot how to turn. There was close. Me and my fat ass grabbing. Okay.
And we'll go backwards.
I'm gonna do an X. No?
Watch it.
Yeah. Not pouring?
I should just lift my foot off and just take that.
Damn.
That's a shoulder back side.
Hey, Lenny.
Damn.
I haven't seen you do a switch all day. Non-dominant foot. You got that? Your non-dominant foot?
Oh.
See what you got, Clarice. What haven't we done yet?
We done did. I know we done these.
We've done soul. Have you done a sweat stance? Okay, I'll do a sweaty. I mean, it's on there. Alright.
Woo! That was nice.
Alright, now I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
Ah!
How this footage turns out though.
No.
Jump into it.
I know. Oh, okay. You didn't drop. We tripping out. Hold on, I'd have to come this way. I hate doing this. It's still on there. BLAD. One more letter and you win. Slow down.
See?
Count it.
If you try to do it with your feet close, it's almost like you're trying to do that.
That counts. No. Outside corner.
Yeah, I tried to do it. That's how you was doing it, but it ended up just
It's hard.
You'll go.
Back torque maybe? Back torque. Your go.
Winner. Tyler, how you feel?
Disappointed in myself.
How come?
Because I haven't skated in a month and a half.
And you lost.
Yeah!
What do you got to tell the fans? What do you got to
My
say?
dad's a lesbian by trade.
Okay.
Keep training and keep being awesome.
That's my favorite thing. I love that walk. Dang! That was so cool. He wants to do 3 longer feet for skaters all around the U.S. Travel, mentor, and that basically was just my application to the job.
Oh no! It's hard! It's hard!
Alright, so I got the new light. I didn't get the regular steak. I got the I ain't even gonna let me just go and look at the carne asada. Hey, so hey, it had a little lime in it. It said it's gonna be a little so I had to you know I had to get the little but yeah. So I hope y'all enjoying the video. It's your boy Reek, and we doing this thing, man. We vibing. We vibing. Alright, y'all. So my uncle just gave me a new Bible, and it's the King James Study Bible. Look how big it is compared to my look at this, y'all. So this is my Bible. Let me turn my car on. This is my Bible. Dang, y'all can't even see. So this is my Bible. Look at how big this is. Look at that, bro. I can't wait. Cause all I do is study the Bible, son. I love y'all, man. I love life, y'all. I love how everything is on track. Everything is moving great. All glory to God. But yeah, I hope my cup runneth over. And so you guys, if y'all can't smile, if y'all need me to pray for y'all, just let me know. But yeah. Prayer was nice, by the way. Now we about to head home. And I gotta turn this off because I didn't bring my my other phone to record. And I'm listening right now to the Bible Project, and I'm just listening and studying up on the Anointed. They have a playlist called The Anointed. There's 4 videos. I already watched it, but I'm just rewatching it just because I love getting the word. I love knowing about the word. I love knowing about the Bible. I rewatch the same videos. Sometimes I fall asleep to some of the videos. My favorite thing, I'll tell y'all right now, my favorite thing to do is fall asleep to Psalms. If I don't fall asleep to Psalms, I'm falling asleep to God's promises. And then besides that, I mean, yeah, some like, not necessarily like theta beats or like the binary stuff. I don't really listen to that. I used to study it and used to get into it like, I can't wait to go to sleep and listen to seldom and all the different numbers and stuff. And then my uncle told me the Bible, the word Bible. You want me to I'm gonna put y'all on game real quick, my fault. But the Bible is Bible. basic instructions before leaving Earth, bro. That should turn you up, man. That should turn you up. This is spiritual war, man. We gotta be fighting. We gotta be fighting. I just love that. I love that. We not putting our dukes up. But yeah, you gotta fight them demons. You gotta fight them demons. Oh snap! But yeah, grace to the Most High, to the Most Divine, to the high in the highest divine. Bless y'all. Love y'all. Hope y'all have a great day.